Hello and welcome everyone. I'm the Upper Down, aka Tud, and today we're going to be playing some Windrose. Now, this video is going to be a little different from my previous videos. This will not be a playthrough episode. This will be uh, a standalone episode simply to experience some of the ship combat that is available to us here in the wonderful world of Windrose. I am going to be playing as my other character here that I have. This character does have access to the endgame frigate, the best ship available to us here in the game at the moment. In this in this stream, I'm going to talk probably a little less than I normally would in another stream. I want to focus more on the ambiance, the aesthetic that you would get from the game, and the sea shanties, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way over here to the frigate. This is the ship that we will be sailing in. It is the largest ship available in the game at the moment. Quite a few sets of sails here and many, many cannons. We have the 24 and 36 pounders available to us. We have, I believe it is 24 of the 36 pounders and 12 of the 8 pounders. We also have the hull upgraded to epic quality at level 10. We have a book here that gives us a reduction to reload speed for enemies hit by our cannons. And I have several pieces of repair equipment. I don't anticipate needing many of those, but you never know, one combat to the next. Alright, let us go ahead and set off to find some combat. I always prefer to sail from the zoomed out screen here so we can see the full ship in frame. Alright, let's go ahead and listen to some sea shanties.
All at once! Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. What will we do? What will we do? What will we do? Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning.
Alright, we found ourselves our first combat.
She rises way up, she rises early in
2 shots is pretty much enough to take out all those. Be pretty big. Having quite a bit of lag at the moment. Alright, so we have disabled the ship here. We have it ready to board. Unfortunately, the bad thing about the frigate is it is next to impossible to turn. Oh, more ships on the horizon.
Reach the canvas!
Okay, they see the enemy ship. I was hoping to get to board, but didn't see the ship.
The Iron Lad!
Still not much to do, other than sink it.
Ease the sails! And more sail!
Alright, I see some more ships over there. Let's go get ourselves some more combat.
Roll, boys! I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the wind was foul, and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Ship did green, and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all I did plenty of ale, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's...
They do abruptly stop singing when combat starts. A little jarring. Alright, we've disabled the first ship. Unfortunately, we were not turned far enough to hit that light. Go ahead and take this fellow out first. Full set of barrages from one side of the ship is too much for them to handle. Take out the final ship. Ooh, swell in the water.
So many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors bold, and listen to me tell. I know you all will sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool on the voyage when I first made off from sea. I was paid off at the home for a voyage from Sierra Leone. £2 10 a month had been my pay. As I jingled in me ten, I was sadly taken in by a lady of the name of Maggie May. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slave upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Well, next morning when I awoke and I found that I was broke.
Alright, we found our next combat here.
So I had to pawn me suit, me joggers and me boots, down in the park and watch number 9. Oh, they take you away to sail upon that demon's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many ways and many drunken sails, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Oh, you needed my ear, you got me up my pay when I slept with you last night ashore. Oh, it's guilty the jury found her.
Gunboats are typically used for. Always want to try to take them out fast. Unfortunately, I missed with most of my shots there. Squalls in the water make it so hard to hit. I've only got 2 cannons on the front, so I have to make do with the side cannons for the most part. Another group coming up on the side. Just a little high. I will go attend to the other group over there in just a moment. Pick up the spoils of my battle here. That's a wonderful sea shanty. Love that one. Maggie, Maggie, Maggie.
Ease the sails. More sail, more speed.
Looks like we got 3 enemies here, all 3 of which are regular gunboats. Nothing too out of the ordinary with those. The only thing I would change with this game, if I had the ability to do so, just being able to see from the big screen what you're aiming at would make all the difference, I think. Port side ready! Port side ready! Fire! We're gonna go ahead and move on to some more challenging enemies down here. Everything we've fought up to this point has been no higher than level 5.
Be careful, man. Seems rough these days.
Here we are aboard the ship.
No, no, no!
Frigate of Alive. Alright, let's see if we can come across some more powerful enemies here. And shanty while we look.
We're bound for Mobile Town with a hee-ho-ho, and we'll heave the old round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Mobile Town with a hee-ho-ho, oh, 'tis there the drink and sorrows drown. Good morning, ladies all. Them girls dance out are free and gay with a hee-ho-ho. With them we'll spend our hard-earned day. Good morning, ladies all. We'll swing around, we'll have good fun with a hee-ho-ho. And soon we'll be back on the homeward run. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Bristol town with a hee-ho-ho, for the very last time we'll waltz around. Good morning, ladies all. With Paul and Meg and Sally too with a hee-ho-ho. Oh, we'll drink and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies all. So a long goodbye to all you dear with a hee-ho-ho. Don't cry for us, don't waste your tears. Good morning, ladies all. Here we go. It's a down-top life full of colors right way. We don't give a damn when the game is done. Hard we still low. 'Cause we're homeward bound in this proud sound on a good ship tall and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum, but the girls are all my way. Rolling down to my way. Rolling down to my way. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground. Rolling down to my way. As soft the breeze of the tropical seas. Now the ice is far astern. And the haze is made in the island glades. riding for the gales, rolling down to Maui, rolling down to Maui, rolling down to Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Maui. All right.
We heard a whole 2 shanties before seeing any of them. Love the visuals, the sound quality of the cannons firing, and the sea shanties. Absolutely, yes. This game is really well done. Big fan.
And many a bloody battle upon the seas I've seen the cannons ring, I've heard the thunderous roar, though now I'm turned to star upon my native shore. Sure must stoutly adventure upon the raging main. True hearts of oak, we British tars will push the sea again. And bring their ships to port as we have done before. So pass us now when we one upon our native shore. Come pity, gentle strangers, on this British tar. In your defense he may hurl the thunderbolts of the war. Come lend some kind assistance, and rescue your store. For now I'm turned to star upon my native shore.
15 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yes. Yes, me too. This is one of those games that you could sit down and just play for hours. I'm truly amazed I haven't seen very many enemy fleets. Normally they're swarming the waters. Here's one. Looks like he may be by himself though. This ship should be a bit tougher than the other ships we've fought so far. I don't know how much of a challenge he'll give us, but we'll come out victorious, I'm sure. Quite easy, actually. see if I can get up close and board this ship. Alright, man. Catch you later. Let's go ahead and board. Ooh, lag. We are lagging hard. Wow. I could barely move. Alright, so when you die, you drop a death marker where you died. So we died down here, I do believe. Yes, right there. So I'm going to mark the map here with a location icon. Go ahead and strap back.
Be careful out there. The sea's rough these days.
Alright, and we can actually summon our ship. So let's go ahead and recall our ship.
Helm's yours, Captain. Here we go. Help me, Bob, put in the alley.
It was the last song we were listening
Put
to.
it in the alley. Help me, Bob, and put it in the alley. Put it on a shinbone now. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, put it in the alley. Sally is the girl that I love nearly. Put it on a shinbone now. Oh, help me, Bob, put it in the alley. Way, put it in the alley. Help me, Bob, put it in the alley. Put it on a shinbone now. For 7 long years I fought on the Sally. Way, put it in the alley. But all she did was dilly and dally. Put it on a shinbone now. Oh, help me, Bob, put it in the alley. and soon we'll be back on the homeward run. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Bristol town, with a heave-ho-ho, for the very last time we'll waltz around. Good morning, ladies all, with Paul and Meg and Sally too, with a heave-ho-ho, we'll drink and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies all, so a long goodbye to all you dear, with a heave-ho-ho. Don't cry for us, don't waste your tears. Good morning, ladies all.
I think there's a single sea shanty that I don't like.
It's a dance of life, full of fun and strife, where women undergo. We don't give a damn when the game is done, how hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound, it's a proud song, on a good ship taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum, but the girls of Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui. How soft the breeze of the tropical seas, now the ice is for a stir, and the native maids in the Highland glades are waiting our return. Even now their big black eyes look out, hoping some fine day to see. Our baggy sails running for the gales, rolling down to Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui. Hey, oh, whiskey is the life of man. Oh, whiskey, Johnny, I'll drink whiskey when I can. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Oh, whiskey is the life of man. Oh, whiskey, Johnny, whiskey from an old tin can. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Ah, whiskey on my glow. Oh, whiskey, Johnny, whiskey gave me this red nose. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Ah, whiskey and whiskey now. Oh, whiskey, Johnny, whiskey everywhere. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Come on! Oh, you young thoughtless man, oh, and take by me, and never be your happy homes to sail the raging sea. For I have plowed the raging main this 20 years or more, but now I'm turned adrift to starve upon my aged shore. My raging storms and tempests shiver 3 times I've been, and many
Unfortunately, my personal inventory and the ship's inventory are not the same. So I have to clear out some space in my ship's inventory to pick up the items that I dropped when I died earlier. Because they fall out of your personal inventory and can only be picked up by your ship's inventory. So let's make a little space here.
ships under your hand, Captain.
There we are.
Reef the canvas. The foresail. Here we go. We're bound for Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho, with a hee-ho-ho. With them we'll spend our hard-earned pay. Good morning, ladies all. We'll swing around, we'll have good fun with a hee-ho-ho. And soon we'll be back on the homeward run. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Bristol town, with a hee-ho-ho. For the very last time we'll waltz around. Good morning, ladies all. With Paul and Meg and Sally too. With a hee-ho-ho. Oh, we'll drink and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies all. So a long goodbye to all you dears. With a hee-ho-ho. Don't cry for us, don't waste your tears. Good morning, ladies all. Yep, it's a down tough life, full of toil and strife, where women undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound, it's a grand old sound.
Well, we found another combat, however, they happen to be relatively weak enemies, so this fight should be rather quick.
But the girls of Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui, they boys rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui. How soft the breeze of the tropical seas, now the ice is far astern.
He rammed me! Almost. He missed.
That's the wind! Lead off speed! And the ship's gone now!
I believe I saw another set of enemies over here. She rises way up, she rises way up, she rises early in the morning. What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way up, she rises way up, she rises way up, she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way up, she rises way up, she rises way up, she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way up, she rises way looks like the higher level area is right over here. Alright, a group of level 15s. See how our ship, the End, holds up against this. We have a frigate, a transport, and an interceptor. Out of all three of those, I would say the freighter and interceptor are more dangerous. Heal up here. We've defeated one of the three ships, and more on the horizon. Unfortunately, not many of those cannons connected. Water makes it hard to aim. Walking a little closer. Ship is disabled. That leaves us with one current enemy. Should be able to take him out here. Little. Disabled. And here come the reinforcements here. Looks like 5 of them total. Not many of those shots connected there. Getting in close range like this is actually too daredevil. Oh, not again. Alright, and the weak spot is actually the back of the ship, so use our full might there. chance we could lose the ship here. We got half of that ship's got lost. Disable that ship. Oh, got even more coming. This is quite the armada that they've sent our way.
He's the sail! The foresail!
Didn't connect with all of it. Definitely took a chunk off this side. Freighter on that tail here. One big enemy left. Just missed the collision. Squall saved us there from taking advantage. We got a raider on our tail. Just a small craft compared to the other guy. Got my repair kit working here. We're about 3/4 there. Let him happen.
More sail! More speed!
Hard to steer in all this mess.
Freches Schwein!
Gotta try to take this freighter out quickly here. A bit too far away to hit accurately enough. A little bit. Final freighter is almost done. Just needs a couple of good cannonballs to finish this up. Disabled. Bring him down.
Enemy ship's gone, Captain!
We have practically an entire armada sunk at the bottom of the ocean here. Matter of circling and taking them down. Overshot just a little bit. Alright, and I think that's all of them. Oh, and we crashed. Okay. Wasn't anticipating that. Just a second here to get booted back up. I do love how challenging the ship combats can be. Definitely gives you something to think about while you're fighting, because you're not just fighting one enemy in most ship combats. You're fighting two, three, four. I've even had five ships in a single combat. Experiencing technical difficulties. Yes, yes, I am. Stream decided to take a nap. Now the game does auto save, so it will most likely save my progress. Now I don't know if it will put me back in the location that I was disconnected from, but fantastic voyage, yes. Yes, indeed. We have sailed the seven seas and sunk many an enemy fleet. And to the victor go the spoils. Alright, we have,
Ship's on your right, Captain.
looks like, been put back where we were disconnected from, so that is fantastic. So pick up our loot. Lots of munitions
Get
and
the wind.
provisions, other spoils. And each of those items is saleable to a merchant. There are four different factions, and each of them buys something different. So if you come across some loot and you aren't sure where to sell it at, you can actually look at the item and it'll tell you which one of the four factions will purchase it. So we will be making a trip to see them to sell off our merchandise and see how much money we have gained. Let's go ahead and heal up just a little bit before we get into this next scuffle here. Each one of my shots applies a slightly different debuff to the enemies. Mostly armor and attack speed decreases. That's what really allows our 36 pounders to shoot. It's just ahead of me. Unfortunately, the majority of my shots miss, but that's okay. We still have our 36 pounders to fire. And the 24s are back up. Down he goes. Now there are random piles of loot laying around here in the ocean, and the different colors indicate different rarities. This one in particular that I'm rolling up on is the highest rarity, orange. This will most likely give me some sort of consumer goods that can be either sold to a merchant or used to craft different foodstuffs. We have seeds. Ah, okay. So my bags are actually full. That is an unfortunate in the high sea raids, your ship inventory will fill up quite fast. So let's actually go ahead and sell some of our merchandise here. So first, we're going to go talk to the people of Tortuga. So I pull all of my inventory out of the ship that we wish to sell.
Be careful out there. The sea's rough these days.
So we have arrived here. These are the people of Tortuga. They've recently gone through quite a lot of natural disasters and other pirate-related issues that cause them to be in great need of provisions as well as medicine. So they will buy all that they can get. So we'll go ahead and sell that off. Next, we're going to go and pay a visit to the next of the four factions, the smugglers. They will buy most of our other provisions.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. Listen.
The smugglers will purchase
I'll make it disappear.
all of our contraband. Okay.
If you break the deal, you're dead.
Yes, definitely don't want to cross the smugglers.
I was gone recently.
Next, we will go ahead and talk to the Buccaneers. The fast travel system in this game is fantastic. It makes it so much easier to get around. You don't have to worry about sailing all the way there. This fellow will purchase our spirits, as well as the munitions.
If you hear two wolves growling behind you,
Alright, one last stop.
Gun to the helm!
Let's go talk to the Brethren of the Coast. See if we have anything to sell to them.
price so ugly.
We have 5 naval supplies. And we can also sell the combat repair kits. I have so many of them that I can afford to do that. And all the loot that we've acquired in this run, I would say it's probably around 2,000 silver or so.
If you're a friend of the brethren, be sure that your face looks familiar.
And with that, that's going to bring us to the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you're watching from YouTube, or if you're watching from Twitch, please feel free to toss me a follow and keep an eye out for more. Alright, until next time.